The trade union SATAWU says that the other trade union UNTU has betrayed workers by accepting a wage offer of 6% for this year, 5.5% for next year, and 6% the year after that. But SATAWU holding out for a demand, they say, of 12%. UNTU represents just over half of the workers at Transnet. It says it's worried there'll be disputes in the workplace. It's asking that workers receive protection. Tony Healey is a labour consultant. Tony, good afternoon to you, and thanks for your time. When you have one union accepting a deal and one union holding out, what could happen? Why would one accept and the other refuse?
Well, good afternoon, Stephen. Well, firstly, the union that has accepted is the union that has the majority members at the bargaining unit. So their decision will prevail simply on the basis that their members occupy the majority within that bargaining unit. To answer your question, why would one agree and one not? They have different views. SATAWU on the one hand believes that they could and should hold out for more, and UNTU believes that they should bag what is being offered and get back to work.
Does it basically make it impossible for SATAWU to continue?
Yes, it does. We work, Stephen, in a system. We have a system of collective bargaining which is referred to as majoritarianism, which means that the majority will always prevail, which is really a byproduct of any democratic system. And when you have a majority of members within a particular unit voting yes, then the majority decision prevails, and those that are a member of the minority, as is the case anywhere else in a democratic situation, need to toe the line.
So, could this then lead to some kind of pressure or some kind of contestation between these two unions? The people on the shop floor will know who each other are. They'll have worked together for many years. They'll know which union, who belongs to which union. Could that be problematic?
It has a potential problematic. The fact that there's a disagreement on whether to accept this deal or not, that will not be the first time that the two unions have a rivalry. If you look at the fact that, as you've rightly said, UNTU has over half in that bargaining unit. There will have already been, to some degree, some contestation, as there always is, between two trade unions for membership, the same bargaining unit. So that they disagree on this wage deal will not be the first time they've disagreed, and will not necessarily be the first event that spawns competition between unions. And we need to be careful with union rivalry, because it can, unfortunately, as we've seen in the past, become problematic and even violent.
There's another issue through all of this, which is actually quite interesting, which is that Transnet has said time and time again it could not afford a big increase. When one union accepts the deal, they're ostensibly saying, we believe you. When the other union refuses to accept the deal, they're saying, we don't believe you. There are a lot of elements to this, but it seems to me that this element of trust is very important in this negotiation. One union believed their employer and one didn't.
There are other factors as well, Stephen. You're quite right, and there are some additional things. For example, remember strike, and they're not. So it's going to take a particular increase to be able to replace the lost income during the course of the strike. And it's probably a situation one union has said to
Tony Healey, I'm afraid we will have to leave it there. A labour consultant, Tony, I think battling stage 4 load shedding. I do apologise for that. So much more to talk about with that strike.